It's very difficult to pick one, but if I really have to go and pick one, I would go for the winner at Anfield.
What a finish! That is a beauty from Robin van Persie!
When I scored, I was like, this might be the winner at Anfield. So it was a small dream coming through. 2. The top 2, we lost 2 games against Man U, 1 against Man City, which we should have, with a bit more luck, we could have drawn that game. 3. There are 3 clubs I didn't score against this year. I'm not really conscious about that before I go to the pitch. Now I am because of you. 4. If I take 4th place, if you offer it to me now, I would say no, because we are now in a big battle for the 3rd place, and I believe that we can actually get it. 5. I know if I score 5 Premier League goals that I would break Xavi's record. I know that, but it's not really on my mind, because I know how it works. If I think about it too much, it will definitely not happen. That's why I just go out to play and have fun, enjoy myself, and the goals will follow when I do that. 6. I know there's half a dozen players who actually played for Arsenal in the past. They went there in the end, which is part of football, you know. 100% sure that they gave absolutely everything for Arsenal. They will always stay gunners, even if they did move. 7. 7 seasons without a trophy.
Well, what's the answer? Tell me about 7 seasons.
Makes me so happy. What do you want me to say?
Does it hurt?
Yeah, because we're all winners here. We want to win. We don't want to be second best. 8. The loss at Old Trafford.
You won't say the number. Worst day in your football career?
I can't really remember a game, any game in my life that I lost that big. So it must be, on football terms, it must be one of the worst days, yeah. 9. 10. What do the numbers 9 and 10 mean to me? If I look at myself and the position I play in, I like to call myself a 9.5. So not really a 9 or a 10. I like to be a bit of both. I always thought that I was a second striker, a number 10. Until the moment Adebayor left, I was expecting a new main striker. And then the boss came to me, he said, what do you think? He said, shall we try to play you there? I was like, I'm not sure, boss. I'm not convinced about this. And then the season started and I didn't score for 5 games. So I was like, Jesus, is this really going to happen? Am I a number 9? And then after that I had a run of 7 goals in 7 games or something like that. Something really strong, like a strong run. And then he came to me, he said, you see, I told you. And I have to give him right. I never knew it, he saw it, and he had the courage to actually do it. 11 players on the team, it's a team game. If I look at the captaincy, it's a massive honor, which I'm really proud of. To be captain of Arsenal Football Club is something really special. Not many players can actually say that, and I'm enjoying it every day.
Niall, does a 9.5 sum up the way he plays?
In some respects, yeah. I mean, he can do both. He has done both. I think it's been detrimental for others, like Shamak and that. You know, they can't really get in because he can do 2 jobs. He's an extraordinary player, and I think he's rightly filled the mantle. You know, there's been some great players before him at this club. You know, Bergkamp, Henry, and he's right up there with them. And I think that's about as much as I can say, because you know, they were great players. And we forget as well, he's a dead ball specialist. You know, he has so much going for him, so important to Arsenal Football Club, and I think every Arsenal fan, the day they hear he signed a new contract, I think will be one of the better days.
Better for Arsenal, yeah. But I think you mentioned it there. He has a huge gratitude to his teammates. I think, and the one player that I think deserves it is the guy that's going to come into shot here, Alex Song. I mean, he's the man that actually loads the bullets for him.
So yeah, you've got to cut off the supply to him to stop him.
But it's actually a surprise for people, because you expect it to be Arteta. But once this guy lifts his head up, the first person he's looking for is Robin van Persie. This is last week, should have scored here, Van Persie. That was another great ball by Song. And there's a lot more that we haven't shown. This was the winner, his favourite goal of the season so far. And look, there he is, he's polishing that right foot, even kissing it, because he knows that that's normally the person that sets up the goals for him. But he's grown up.